Okay, back to AutoCAD, our last part. So we're gonna create a toy like this. We're gonna make the head, torso, arm, hands, and hip, and also legs. We will start with head. That's okay. So using X line, don't forget to change the line into projection line. Turn it on. Yellow, that's fine. Change to the projection line. Here. After that, you change the line to visible line and make it as a thick line. From here to here, around here, and this one, another point. Nope. But if you cannot see the line, the white line, so just click here to make it thicker. Don't worry if you make it not right, just try to do it from here. Oh no, offset to from here. Okay, and then try to continue to draw the line together. If you write it more than that you want, just use trim or erase. But erase, it gonna remove all the line, but trim is just only the section that you want to remove. So now you have the shape like this. Just try to turn the lights off and then combine it together. If you would like to combine it together, just use the command region. You can connect the line on to the plane like this. Just make sure that the line that you want and turn blue. Click on it. So now you select file 110 total and press enter. As you can see here, if you just try to click on it, not 10 lines. So we're gonna use you're gonna turn it around the y-axis to make it as a head. Just go into 3D tools and using the command revolve, click on it, enter, and try to find the axis or y axis, or you can draw the axis by yourself. Just try to create on y, and then make sure that it's going to be 360-degree. Here we go. You can see by change the light type into conceptual. You can see here now head is coming. Yeah, but if you not connect not well connect, so it's gonna come with the white line around here. Just make sure that you already region all the pieces, all the line, so you're gonna get the head shape. Just leave it there. We're gonna make the torso. We're gonna make the torso by draw the line as well. Just call the projection line back by turn the lights on, and then find some space, maybe 10, no, 20, that's okay. Just try to create the torso in the some space. You create the trapezoidal first by create the trapezoidal on the top plane and then extrude up. We need the point offset 15, that's great, and another 13 for height, offset from 13. Is that right? If you're not sure about the distance that you already create, so just use the ruler and click on distance, click on the line, another line. So this one come to 20 on X line, that's fine. But actually we don't need 20. We just want 15. So we try to create another line here. That's okay? Yeah. Okay. So we have 15 in this box. 15 with height with 13, and then we try to create another line from here to 7.5 on this one back to here, and also offset for 5.5 here and here. Okay, we already have the cutting point for trapezoidal, so we change the line to visible line and use the thick line with the intersection point from here to this one, and also go with that one. That's great. And then do the same as we did. So just turn the projection line off and combine it together by using the region together here, using the command in 3D tools, extrude from here up to 8. Yep. So you already have the torso, but we gonna make the neck as well. How we make the neck? The neck is so the shape of the head is cylinder, so we're gonna make the neck as a cylinder as well. You could click on cylinder here. Just try to write the head somewhere. The circle gonna be with diameter 5 with height of 6. Okay, we have the cylinder, and then we're gonna move. You can move the torso back to here and then connect with the head, that's fine. So if you would like to rotate it, I recommend you to use the rotate gizmo here and click about, oops, click here, rotate gizmo, and click on the red one with 90 degrees Celsius. Okay, so it turned back to vertical line. You can turn this one. No, but make sure that the part that you would like to turn up or down just in the blue highlight, but now they have two blue highlight. Just click on this part and click on the axle to be 90. Okay, maybe should turn another round, because that one is neck, not head, not turn up. So just turn upside down by 180. Okay, that's better. And then you can use the XYZ as your axis that will be easy for you to work on it. So you're gonna move this, not move this, move the head up, up somewhere. Okay. And then we're gonna connect everything together first before we move to the XYZ again. Come back to my torso. So we try to move this part. If you and then enter, and then the next one they ask for the base point or displacement. I'll use the base point. When you move back to the center of the cylinder, you're gonna see the green circle here. Just click on it as a base point and go up to the top around here. But the problem is we don't have any point to be as a reference point of the secondary point. So just ESC, try it again. But before try that, we have to make the reference point first. Turn the projection line back, use the line here, and then create the point to be as a reference point here. So now we're gonna have this one, and then we're gonna move the cylinder on the torso, and then we use the command move here. Click on the cylinder, enter, click on base point center here. If it's not snap here, just click on snap cursor to the reference point and place on center here. So we gonna move this part, press enter, click on here and go back to the triangle shape as a midpoint on the torso here. So now the neck back to the torso, but the problem is you can see this one is going to be two part, not connect together. We will use the command union here. Click on it and click on it and press enter. Now when you move the mouse or cursor back to here, you can see this is the big part connect together, only one part. And the next point we're gonna try to draw the reference point to drill the arm. So we will use projection line and then try to cut by half here and another half here. Yeah, we have this line. So okay, we have the midpoint here. That's great. But if you're not sure, just try to create another line on here. That's fine. We already have the point about here. That's great. And then try to use the visible line and create the cylinder at this point with the radius of 2, and then we this one with the extrude. Okay, just make sure that just only the circle, not the everything. And the line should be 3. Okay, great. And then before that, we gonna move it inside the torso before we remove by using the command subtract, but we need to move it inside first. So you can see the alignment of the arm is not perpendicular or not in line with another axis, but they're perpendicular to torso. Just make sure that your arms in the right position. We will move this one by using the middle like this and go back to be here. Okay, so our cylinder is already inside. After that, we will use the command mirror here. Click on this one. We're gonna use the mirror 3D. Mirror at the top is 2D, but we're gonna mirror cylinder, so we will use 3D cylinder here. Click on this cylinder and then enter. So the command will ask for the object or XYZ plane or 3 point. We will use 3 point to make it as a plane by using the midpoint here, another midpoint on this side, and around here. So you're gonna see, oh, they're gonna ask the question about, do you want to delete the source? We'll say no, because we need to keep both arms. You're gonna see, and then press enter. You will see 2 arms here. If you're not sure, just try change that one. You're gonna see 2 arms here, and then we will remove the cylinder. And we will remove the cylinder inside by using the command subtract, enter the piece that you would like to keep, and click on the piece that you would like to remove, press enter. So now we have 2 holes for the arms. We're gonna make the hole for hip as well. We will try to create the box shape around here. That's fine. We're gonna change this to be 15 and 8. Okay. And we will try to make the cylinder around here, but we don't have any reference point. Do the same before that. Use the projection line, try to create a midpoint here and another midpoint here, and go back to here and another midpoint here. So we have the reference point here. And then we gonna create the cylinder. Oops, we gonna need to change the line back to visible line. We use diameter with circle with 2, that's okay. and create by extruded up to 2. Oops. We're gonna extrude it. This part, press enter with 2. And then copy. But make sure that the cylinder is pressed on the right plane, because you can see here that one, the line is not the right plane. So just make sure the cylinder base is at the right point here. If you're not sure, just try to turn it around. Okay, and then we're gonna union it. And then we're gonna remove the whole part inside here. Command. Click on the piece that you would like to keep and enter, and click on another part. So you're gonna have the 2 hole underneath, and then you can move the torso back to head. Where is my head here? Okay, and then move it down a bit. By using move gizmo. Click on here and go with the rotate here. Press enter. Don't worry about the line that you don't want, just leave it there. We're gonna continue with the hip. So we have the plate like this, and then we're gonna create another box to make the leg joint. Create like this first. Create the box that the shape that you want first. That's fine, and then we can change it to be as 7 1 7, and use the command fillet edge to make it as a circle. Fillet edge. Click on the edge that you would like to fillet here with R of 3.5. Click on this edge. You're gonna see the guideline, and click on another edge. Press enter and another enter. And then we're gonna create cylinder to make it as the cylinder with 2 radius. No, should be 1 here, and the height of, let's say, 2 1. Yeah, and rotate it. and copy. As you can see here, just go in to this point, but I cannot click on another side because my reference point is at the end of the cylinder. So if I click on another part, it's gonna come to inside the plate. So I will change this and go on, click on it. Okay, and make sure that it connects together by using union. Okay, and then we try to move it back to our mid plane here. But if you work and something happen but you cannot find the plane, just click on house here. It's gonna go back to the center. Okay? No worries if you have this problem. And then we gonna connect it together by using the point together, but before that I should rotate this part back to this one as well. But the problem is the leg joint, sorry, but the leg joint we don't have any reference point, so we're gonna try to create the line with visible line to find the center bus to be here. Okay, and yeah, so we have the midpoint here, and also we should create the midpoint underneath. Okay, midpoint but have, okay, so we're gonna move this part, you're gonna move this part under this, or you can move this part on top of this one. That's fine. Anything that you like. I will move this part, press enter, and go back to the center of this one and jump to try to find the center of this. If you're not sure if it's right, just try to turn it around. It need to be well connected. Okay, and then do the same, and then use the command union, enter. Okay, we have the hip here. Just and move the hip back to our plate using the word move. Move the rim here, go back to this one. Okay, and move it further down. Okay, we have this. So the next one we will make legs. You can write 2D up to 3D, or you can go with 3D and connect together. That's fine. With the cylinder of 7. I think it's too big. 5.5. After that, you try to connect it together. Already connect it, just remove the line that you don't want to. Use the trim command. Okay, and then turn the light bulb off. And extrude it with height of 7. So we have this one, and then we will use the command tail to make inside hollow with the thickness of 1. Click shell, click on that one, and click the offset with one. That's okay. If you're not sure that it already cut it for you, just check on change to Y to 2D wireframe. As you can see here, inside is already cut it out to make this one as a shell. And then we will remove the end of foot by using the command of offset edge. Click on the edge that you would like to and specify the corner or distance or through point. I'll say distance, specific distance 1.2 offset. Okay, so now you have the rectangular here, and using extrude, just make sure that you click only the square here, not total, because if you click here, that means you choose total. So just try to click on this one here, press enter. I would recommend you to make it about 2 millimeter, or maybe 3, that's fine. Just longer than 1, because you will have the rim to remove it. Try to move it inside the this part, and so inside now you're gonna see here, inside now you have the square box here, and just make sure that your box is higher than the rim, because we're gonna try to make the hole for the rim. And then using the command subtract, click on the plane that click on the pieces you would like to keep, and the one that you are need to remove, enter. So you can see the whole inside this one. Okay, and the next thing we're gonna try to make the hole, to try to drill from the back of the leg, but before that we should turn it up by using gizmo and click on the gizmo here with 90-degree, and then you can make the box to make it as a reference point here. Okay, you can try to make the box to be as a reference because we're gonna drill 2 holes, but at the top we have the midpoint. That's fine, but we cannot measure the distance from the bottle up, so we will use another box to manage it. And extrude here. So we try to create the box here with the shape of 3.5. Oh, we need to change. I'll recommend you to change the line first, because this box is just really using for guideline, not using for the actual part. So I will recommend you to use the projection line to create the box here. Nope, not that one. Not yours. Not yours. Go back to, nope, it should go back to visible line. And then before you create the box, change to projection line. Try to create the box with the length of 3.5. That's okay, but that's okay. And but the height you need to be 4. So now you can see you're gonna have the box with the 3.5 and 4 height, and then you move this box, just click on the corner as a reference point and move to another corner here. So you're gonna get this point, you're gonna get the point from the bottom up to 4 to make the hole here, and then you create the cylinder, but don't forget to change. You can leave it or change, that's fine, because we're gonna make the hole with the radius of 2.5 with the height of at least 1. I would say at least 1, because our shell is thick, 1 millimeter thick, so we should at least 1, but I would recommend 2. And then you need to rotate it with 90-degree. We're gonna move this part, enter, find the reference point, and then you're gonna go with this one. As you can see, the square shape here as a reference point. And also we need to copy it because we gonna drill 2 holes. Okay, press enter. Click from the center of this and go back to this one. Okay, great. So you're gonna see the hole, you're gonna see the drill alignment here, and then just subtract it. Click on the piece that you want and click on the piece that you would like to remove. Okay, now you have the hole at the back. The last thing is we gonna try to make the hole for connecting part with the hip by somewhere with the diameter of 2. So the radius gonna be 1 and the axis height should be 1 as well. So we get the small cylinder here, rotate it, and move it inside. Okay, press enter. Subtract with the point that you would like to keep, and another one. Okay, now so you're gonna see the leg, but we need to make left and right. So I use the command mirror 3D. Click here. Okay, now you have 2 legs. Pretty cool. And move it left or right, that's okay. At the middle, that's great. As you can see here. Okay. Don't forget to save it.